120 quid off today. Like 3 minutes by 120 last year.
You took it, didn't you?
Because we've got like 4 or 5 different companies just different.
Sharawaji, Ting Ting. You walk down the steep path, the swooshing sound of the sea, the great river fills the air. You approach the mighty cataract, the ceaseless torrent. We used to call the path Slug Alley in the days when autumn dankness covered the tarmac with slow, slimy squelchiness. Then the climate changed and the slugs disappeared. Or maybe it was the leopards who did it. Dull, spotted cannibals, repulsive gardeners, hiding inside discarded terracotta pots. They crawl out with appalling stealth to disable and feed on their mundane cousins, whose orange bands act as beacons to the grisly feast. Now there are just rotted leaves, leftovers from previous falls, and dog turds, well trodden, a trail of diminishing footprints leading onwards. On your left, arching brambles, tall nettles line the way. To the right, grasses gently undulate in the imperceptible breeze. They caress the umbels of the cow parsley and the hogweed. Scrubby goat willow and gnarly elders rise up the bank to the weathered wooden fences of the bungalows, where old people sit in silent conversation with friends long unseen. The susurration of the waterfall grows louder the closer you come, and then there's a break in the foliage. Sharawaji! When climbing adventurers on the old Silk Route to China crested a summit, the landscape would open out. A hidden green valley, buried among the ice-covered pinnacles, would burst into glorious existence. Sharawaji! The traveller would exclaim, acknowledging the sudden uplift of the heart, the surge of the unexpected beauty. Sharawaji. And so, today, the vista opens out on Slug Alley, revealing the desperate sprawl below. Factories, warehouses, sad estates of small, almost detached houses, abandoned by their owners for the day's commute. The great river below now identifies itself as an urban motorway, releasing its torrent of cars, vans, cars and lorries, a tirade of tyre noise. The peep of impatient horns is drowned by the bass complaint of the passing Scania trapper's air horn and the siren serenade of the blue-lit cavalry riding once more to the rescue of the stricken commuter. A freshly dented Corsa coupe full of indignant innocence. Ting ting. Back in the alley, the cyclists behind you, demanding right of way. You gesture them on with a casually raised arm. You don't bother to turn and they pass, gender neutral, in purple and yellow spandex, a black-ridged helmet, a sperm-shaped crown, a horseshoe crab, offering a hope of survival. There's no urban motorway for this one. They will occupy the pavement to the canal and beyond. Sometimes, Sundays, school holidays, the children are in tow. Mummy, then Daddy, with little Thomasina and Jojo, pedalling back to the hybrid 4x4 quickly before their glycogen reserves are depleted. Time for the energy drink and a Kit Kat. Then the bikes are racked up and they go home for Netflix and pasta. You reach the flyover. Built for the chariots of the 1960s petrol gods, designed by concrete architects, the contracts drawn up by a conspiracy of councillors for a carillon of of civil engineers. There's a pavement of sorts, asphalt, loaded with diesel sludge and pigeon parts, broken on shocked windscreens and by the wing mirrors of hurtling pantechnicons. You slip in the foulness, failing to fall only by the kindness of the crash barrier. Your Adidas look ruined. You look distraught. Maybe they'll clean up okay. Nail brush, liquid soap. If not, then it's the washing machine. The first life lost of the trainer's 9. But you continue along the ring road, owing your existence to a generous motorist waiting to exit the slip road who failed to kill you when the lights changed. They didn't notice you. Pedestrian permitted to cross, proclaimed the unread local free sheets. They used to arrive regularly, every Thursday, to wrap our rubbish in and to protect the carpet from freshly painted skirting boards. This was before the papers were replaced by social media and the paintbrushes by the man in the van with the ladders and the boom box. To your left, spiky anodised fencing and clipped conifers now surround the warehouses, which contain more spiky fencing, anodised for industry, or enamelled black for important householders who must declare their assets worthy of spiky protection from burglars, postmen and canvassers for those who wish to redistribute their wealth. After the warehouses, shadowy, potholed side roads lead to unexplored regions. Mummy and Daddy will avoid them, even without little Thomasina and Jojo. The parked lorries there look sinister. Continental cabs are curtained. Bottled urine ferments on the verges. The warehouses are defenestrated, full of armed insurgents, coiners, white slavers, and undercover plainclothes police. But that's fine, because you walk straight ahead, heedless of the side-winding diversions, until you reach the steep ramp down to the canal. The sign reads, to Westport Lake, Tunstall and Middleport. Cycle route 555. And you walk on until ting ting, ting ting, ting.